If you're not, that is just mismanagement 101, not backing up your FTDs and your FMC, right? So the pros is you don't have to configure a bunch of IP pools on your FTD. Now, the problem that comes into play is when you have a lot of tunnel groups and you want to assign different IP addresses to a lot of tunnel groups. So that's the pros. What's the con? Well, the con is you can only push the IP pool. You cannot push DNS configurations down via DHCP. So it's going to be a .0. And this tells, when I do DHCP or try to get my address from DHCP, it's going to tell it, hey, you are going to go to use this scope on your DHCP server, and then your default domain is here. And that's really all. The real important part is you just need to configure this DHCP network scope to tell the firewall to tell the DHCP server, here's the actual range or pool that I want you to pull for RAVPN users. Right now, here's the one thing I want to say about this is, yes, you can use DHCP, great. Now, there is going to be something that you have to be careful about, which is the routing. So when you redistribute static, it will redistribute those /32s down, so you don't have to worry about the routing of how do I get back to the RAVPN client. When you use DHCP, does not work at all. Pros, you can utilize your internal DHCP server that you have right now to do client assignments for DHCP, right? So for RAVPN, technically, you don't have to worry about, oh, did I forget to add the right list or add the right address pool to my GP? You don't have to worry about that anymore. The cons are, I mean, it's not really that many cons. I mean, the only real con I see is if you're doing redistribution, you can run into a problem with it not redistributing the routes, and the fact that you can't push all the values down to the client because you can't push DNS and default. So this is Don from Padlock Technologies. Hopefully that answers your question about DHCP for RAVPN, pros and cons, and why you would use it.